What's up, race fans? My name's Owen, and welcome back to the Ben Fender podcast. And in this one, I am reviewing the U.S. Grand Prix from Circuit of the Americas. All right. So before the race, Esteban Ocon had to start from the pits, as well as Sonoda, Zhou Guanyu, Alonso, Leclerc, and Perez all had grid penalties. The winds at the start of the race were upwards of 22 miles an hour, which is going to make this race tough for the drivers. And starting on the front row was Sainz and Verstappen. Max Verstappen takes the lead at the start of the race. Then Sainz spins off of Russell, and Sainz is out of this race. He ended up getting a puncture, which then led to a pipe, like a water tube bursting or something like that. As well as a couple laps into this race, Lance Stroll was in the top 3, which you don't see often. He did not stay there for long, though. George Russell ended up getting a 5-second time penalty for causing a collision with Sainz. Then Latifi spins, but he gets back going. Perez takes the lead when Verstappen pit. Then Verstappen retook the lead when Perez pit. Then Bottas spins and gets stuck in the gravel, bringing out the first safety car. After the first safety car, Alonso makes contact with Stroll, and Alonso gets airborne and then slams into the inside wall. I have no idea how Alonso stayed in this race from going airborne to that heavy contact with the wall. How? This brought out the second safety car, and a result of this crash is Lance Stroll out of this race. What? Then a little while later, Leclerc makes a nice move on Perez to take third. Then Pierre Gasly gets a 5-second time penalty for being more than 10 car lengths behind the car in front of him, which they did show the incident, and I think it was a little bit unfair because the driver ahead of Gasly, which I don't know who it was at the time, he ended up gunning it down the straight, and which I think caught Gasly off guard. So I think that basically ended Gasly's race. Perez takes the lead. Then Verstappen had a problem in the pits. Then there was a black and white flag for Pierre Gasly for track limits, as well as a black and white flag for Zhou Guanyu for track limits as well. Then Sebastian Vettel takes the lead. A little while later, Hamilton took the lead. Latifi gets a 5-second penalty for forcing someone off the track. Then Verstappen took the lead with a couple laps to go. And then both Verstappen and Hamilton got a black and white flag for track limits, which is a warning flag. And Verstappen wins, giving him his 13th win of the season. So the top 10 were Verstappen, Hamilton, Leclerc, Perez, Russell, Norris, Alonso, Magnussen, Vettel, and Tsunoda. Again, how did Alonso finish 7th when he crashed? And it was a bad crash too. I'm still shocked that he finished this race and there wasn't 4 drivers out. So Red Bull ends up winning the constructors championship, and Max Verstappen is your 2022 F1 champion for the 2nd year in a row. Damn. This year was amazing for him. Join me next week when I review the Mexico Grand Prix, or next race, I should say. Please remember to like and subscribe, as well as go check out my other channels, one being my main of Fan Rantan, one being a D&D channel where me and my friends play D&D. That's called Drunkards and Dumbasses. Please go check those out, and we will see you next time. Peace.